Jesus reminds us that the more attention we pay to the outside, the less likely are we to give adequate care to what life is really about. We all like to wear good dresses and look good. In doing so, we run the risk of putting on a clean exterior while not purifying the interior that is dirty. We go by the appearances, by how we appear on the outside. However, God's ways of evaluating our life are quite the opposite. In today's gospel, the Pharisees appear very self-satisfied. They thought that they were above the law. They looked good from the outside, but had neglected the deeper demands of God's law of love. They tithe only worldly goods, but neglect the things of the heart like justice, mercy, and compassion. Jesus is hard with them. He accuses them of not understanding God's ways because they refuse to see the importance of these fundamentals of right living. The scribes and Pharisees, in their misguided zeal for the letter of the law, completely ignored and lost sight of the two great commandments on which the whole law rests, that is, to love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your might, and to love our neighbor as yourself. Attention merely to outward appearances is not just a modern phenomenon. Archaeologists have found cosmetics and body art in almost every ancient culture. Jesus reminds us that the more attention we pay to the outside, the less likely are we to give adequate care to what life is really about. Jesus tells to the scribes and Pharisees very mainly that they are messed up. They have got it all wrong, and further that they are messing with other people something much worse. But Jesus rebukes them out of love because He loves them and wants to serve them and sacrifice His life for them. It is for them too that He died on the cross. So also, Jesus is challenging us today to change our way of life, to change ourselves the inside. This is the heart challenge. We need to change in so many ways. Jesus sees the interior of our lives, our heart. That is where He meets us and we meet Him. In our heart He is purified and clean, then the exterior too will be so. Prayer always helps. It can purify the heart. So let us pray to the Lord to help us to set our heart on His will rather than our own. Let us ask Him to forgive us when we have not been a good and sound example of His love. Let us implore Him to help us to serve Him more completely today.